I'm a race car driver. You drive a black car and you're aggressive, and maybe some are intimidating, maybe some aren't.
I want to race. I mean, the faster you go, the racier it gets. I'm comfortable with that.
I'm a lucky person. I've got a great wife, got a great family, got great kids. Fortunate to have a lot of things and to be able to enjoy a lot of things probably a lot of people don't have or will never have. But it really doesn't matter what you have. As long as you got happiness and family and friends and church, and enjoy it and take advantage of that happiness. Don't let it slip away. Don't let it go by you, and then one day you're gone.
This is undoubtedly one of the toughest announcements that I've ever personally had to make. But after the accident and turn 4 at the end of the Daytona 500, we've lost Dale Earnhardt. Our prayers and wishes and our effort right now, this moment, is with Teresa and the Earnhardt family. NASCAR has lost its greatest driver ever.
Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was right. How could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance.
The compass of this sport has lost its true north. Dale Earnhardt defined the limits of on-track behavior, and every time he pushed that limit, the limit moved with him. He set the standard and the goals for every driver who followed him.
Holding you, I held everything. For a moment, wasn't I a king? But if I'd only known how the king would fall, hey, who's to say? You know, I might have changed it all. And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. It's my life, it's better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance.
Whatever stock car racing is, Dale Earnhardt was. He was the guy that came along in 1979 and became Rookie of the Year in Winston Cup racing, and 1 year later was the Winston Cup national champion. And through it all, he seemed quiet. He became the intimidator, one who didn't have much to say, but who did it with his deeds on the racetrack. His wife, Teresa, changed a lot of that. He became much easier with the media. Until 1994, on this very track, just a few hundred feet from where he died today, his best friend in this world, Neil Bonnet, lost his life in a very similar type of crash. It seemed as if he went into a dark period for a bit. And then he's come out of it. 1997, nearly won the 500. It was right there. And then 1 year later, we saw him in victory lane. 20 years of effort in winning the race that meant the most to him, and there he was, up on top of the world. Now we come to this point in his career, going down the backstretch in the final lap. Out in front, Michael Waltrip in one of his cars. His son is running in second place. And as they went into that turn and he saw what was coming about, I would consider that Dale Earnhardt died happy.